This is the Iron Trader. Now here it is. The pit's closed at 2:30. That's about 10 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. And then at the end of the video, we're going to take a look at a couple of meme stocks. Now, earlier in the week, I posted about these meme stocks. This guy, I don't know, what is this, Ask Kitty or whatever, posted something. And I was trying to stress to you that that is nothing but total garbage. That is not trading. That is gambling. So we're going to take a look at a couple of those stocks and see how Ask Kitty did. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, first off here, what we have is these are a list of the upcoming futures contract rolls. Okay, so right here on the 19th, we're going to have the crude oil. On the 26th, we're going to have natural gas. Same way with gasoline. And same way with the heating oil. Okay, so what you can do is just go to the site right here, and then you can get this all there for yourself. So I just want you to make sure that you know that the contract rolls are coming here on Sunday, and they're not that far away. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. All right, let's see what we got going here. All right, so what do we had here? We had a nice double bottom today. We had a really good trading range. It's almost like a kind of an indecision candle. Isn't a pure one. See this right here? That's an indecision candle. But this here, we made a nice higher high here. But we've held this top portion, that third of that yesterday's candle. That's always very good. So realistically, if we just take the bottom of this candle right here, okay, you're looking at 77.96, and we just draw that line right across. See, that's what we're holding on a closing basis. So that is going to be your trading range, okay? So if you look at the bottom there, 77.96, and then we'll come over here to the top here of 79.96, okay? So you got a 2-point spread. This is exactly what we're trading here, sideways action for quite a few days here now. So let's just look at the downside first. So what you want to watch is this 8 SMA. Very key. That's 78.90. Right below it here, we have your 78.57, okay? That's going to be very crucial. And then what we have right below here is you got 78.55. There's your 21 SMA. Obviously, if that's lost, you look through today's low. You're looking at 78.20 here. We come over 78.14. We have 77.78, and then we have 77.68. And this is the candle you want to watch right here. This is that 77.55. And then we can just see your yesterday's low here at 76.70. But we had a nice good double bottom situation going here, and now we have a nice higher high, but we got to see it if it can blast through. Or is it going to be the same thing as this bottoming tail we did here? We had one day, popped right up here, and came right on down again. So we're going to look for Friday's action. But again, we have that contract roll coming here Sunday night. So next week is going to roll into a new contract. So probably a July contract. So always be in mind of that. That's why I posted that earlier. You can just go right on that site there and get up the contracts for whatever you're trading, so you know when the roll dates are. Very easy. Now, upside here, what obviously we want to watch is we want to watch today's high. That's going to be key. That's at 79.85. We'll come up here, 79.96, and then here's your big boy right there at 80.10. Okay, very key. Now, if we go right above that, then we have that 80.48, and then say you can get above your 200-day and your 21-day. Now, it's not just getting above it. What it is closing above it. That is the key, is closing above it. Just like we had here on the downside, where we closed above the 200-day. Yeah, it came down here, Doesn't mean nothing. Where did it close? Closed above it. Very key. Then I say if we can get above that 21-day at that 80.48, then we'll just follow the bottom of these candles here, okay? So you have 80.70, we have 80.88. We'll look to the bottom there. We have 80.95, and then we'll look to the top of this candle. You're looking at 81.57, and then there's your big boy at 50-day sitting at 81.86. So we're going to see if next week maybe we can trade and get out of this range here. But right now here with this double bottom, that's looking pretty very good. Now we look at this MACD here, so you can see where that MACD is curling up here. It wants it just jonesing to get above that red. If it does, this is what happens when that green goes above that red. And here's the result right there. See that? Very nice. Now again, this is the result here when you can't get above that 8 estimate. See, hit it. Okay, look at it. Look where all these things closed, and then all the way down until we got a little pop. But then it hit that 21-day. And then all the way down. So you always want to watch the 8-day. If you can bust above, Then you look right, the next one is going to be that 21 day. Couldn't get above it, and then she came selling right off here now. Okay, so we got to see how this is all going to shake out. So realistically, what we want to watch here now, watch those futures when they open at 6 o'clock tonight, because that's always a good tell. So what your first thing you want to watch is today's high, low, and close. So you want to watch that high of 79.85, the low of 78.20, and then that close of 79.28. This is what you want to watch here today. And then we take that against this key 8 SMA here, 78.90, and then that key 78.57, and then we'll look to today's low. Upside, we want to start following these candles here, okay? 79.38, and then we have 79.49, you have 79.80, 79.96. But this key level right here is that 200 day. But watch today's high. That's going to be 79.85. Very, very key. So right now we're trading here between the bottom of this candle at that 77.96 and the top of this candle at 79.96. Okay, so you got 2-point spread here. But let's just see here, as this 100-day is rolling up here, maybe we can start getting the trading range here and get this tightened up. When you get a range that's tightened up, then what it does when it goes higher, it can bust right through that very, very easily. Maybe we can hit that 50-day there next week. So we got to see how that's all going to shake out. Now here on your weekly chart, this is that's just kind of pinching together. That still doesn't really tell you much. RSI here, you're still looking very, very good. The key is here, we have to make sure that you close a key above that 79.09. So far, we are up above it. That's very, very good, and we're above that 21 day. So a next big target is going to be that 88, and then we have 82.02.07 right above that, which is right above this 50 simple moving average. But this is for the week, so we got another day left here to see if we can at least do better than what we did last week with that old sticky indecision candle here. Okay, so again, just watch that 8-day, the 100-day on the downside. Watch today's high and that 200-day there on the upside. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. Now you can see where it penetrated here right through that 200 SMA here, okay? Sitting there basically 2.46. However, right now you're sitting right at that level right there, 2.49, that 50 SMA here, okay? So this is why you want to trade the chart. So what you do is you go right for that 200 day and then that 50 day. Now again, big if, I say tomorrow, okay, we've got a little bit of topping tail going on here. If we can close above this key level here today, which is basically 2.57, then what you do is then we just follow these candles right on over, okay? So what you want to do here is, okay, so you look at this candle right here. This is 2.58. That's where your resistance was today, okay? So this is 2.581. Today's high, what do we have? 2.575, okay? So that was basically your resistance level right there. So the next level, what we do, we look right to the next candle is going to be, if we can get above, is going to be 2.62, okay? Very, very key. Then we'll look to the bottom of this candle, okay? You got 2.70. Look right here, you got 2.694. So right there is going to be your next level there of resistance. Then what we'll do is we'll come right to the bottom of this candle. You got 2.79. We can come up to the top of this candle at 2.88, and then we have 2.90, and then you can just keep right on ratcheting all this right on here. You got 2.99 here. What do we have here? Okay, then you start getting into 318, and then we have your big retest up here of 330. See, this is what we're looking for. That 339. This is what you're looking for right here. Okay, so we just bring that price channel across, and eventually we come over here. Okay, you got 3.47, and then there's your big target at 3.64. Okay, so that's what you're going to be eventually going to be looking for if, again, big if, you can close and stay above that 200-day and this 50 SMA here. So just follow the candles, and it'll tell you just where to go. Just like today, 2.575, and there's your target at 2.58. The next target is going to be that 2.62. Okay, but don't worry about it, because at the end of this video, all the support and resistance levels are posted for you. All you got to do is just look at it, write it down, whatever it is, so now you know where your targets are going. Easy peasy. Okay, now, downside. Well, now this here, 200-day, becomes support. Okay, 2.458. That is going to be your support levels. Okay, so then what you do is, as we're going on the way up here, that was resistance. Now that 200-day becomes support. Then what you do is you follow the candles, okay? 2.42 here. Then you have 2.39, 2.38, okay? And then we come over here, 2.34, and then we have this 8 SMA at 2.32. So you can see this here, just nice parabolic breakout here, holding the 8 SMA all the way up. This 8 SMA now is going to be very, very key. But what I like about the chart is the price is above the 8 SMA, looking very, very good. The 21-day here, curling up, look like it's going to cross over 100, very, very nice. And now the 50-day here rallied up very, very nice. A couple things you do want to watch here is this RSI now. Now you're over that 70 mark. Now, I'm not saying it can't stay there because all it is it tells you that the relative strength is good. Okay, so, but again, a lot of times when you hit them levels, she can come right down here very, very quickly. Here's a perfect example. Okay, so we went up there, and then we did when it hit it again, okay, just like we did here, and this was that double top. See where we had that high of 3.39, you retested it here with 3.37, and then what happened? Okay, so just always watch that RSI here. That gives you your first tell on exactly what just might happen. Now, MACD here, we're starting to get into the nosebleed section, but you are still very, very bullish. Okay, again, but I say just be a little bit more cautious up here. I got sold the UNG today, so that worked out very, very well. Really, really good trading in that UNG. Now, a lot of people say, as you know, why don't you just trade the options or the futures? These ETFs are really, they're trading vehicles, okay? These are not buying hold kind of a situation because they rebalance at the end of the day. Yeah, and is there tax implications? There are tax implications on all of this stuff, okay? Anytime you're trading, okay, you got two things, death and taxes. Say that's all part of trading, okay? It's just like losses. That's part of trading. Just minimize the losses. Use a stop loss, minimize everything what you do. You want to have more gains than losses, but eventually you are going to take losses on some, but don't be afraid. Cut that loss as quickly as you can and move on to the next trade, okay? Do not sit there and hold it and say, oh, revenge trade, oh, I'm going to get it back, I'm going to do this. That doesn't work. It's total nonsense, okay? But the UNG, the thing I like about it is you got big volume, okay? You got big movement, and you can get in and out of this thing. And UNG trades 24 hours, okay? So that's always good. So you're not even working. You're at the desk at 5 o'clock in the morning, you can still buy it. You can still sell it, okay? So there's not really that much volume there. However, you can trade it all the time, okay? So that's why I like these ETFs here to trade, like UNG here. You can use BOIL, and I use KOLD for the short, UCO for the long for oil, and SCO. Those really work out really good realistically here because I say easy in, easy out, put your stop losses, and you can get in there and you can make your money, and that's somebody else's problem kind of situation. Okay, so what we want to watch is make sure that we watch this 50-day here and this 200-day. Very, very key. If that's all lost here, just watch that 8 SMA. That's going to be very, very crucial. If we can bust above today's high at that 2.57, then we look right to the next level here. You're looking at 2.62, okay? And then what we'll do is we'll work yourself right over here to this candle. You're looking at 2.69, and then we have 2.7. And just keep working yourself up here until we get to some levels that where it basically it's going to stop. Okay, that's just how it works. Okay, so let's just see what the futures open at 6, how it all trades. All right, let's take a look here on a 15-minute chart. I apologize for that. It's a 5-minute chart. Okay, here we go. So you can see he had a really, really nice rally on up here. So this is why I always point out this 8-day and the 21-day. Okay, these are just simple moving averages. And all that is 8-day. It's an average over an 8-day period. Okay, that's pretty much it. So you follow that 8-day. If that 8-day is lost, then you just look instantly here to the 21-day. See how it held? Okay, rallying right up, came all the way down. What did it do? Held that 21-day. Okay, but when you start getting here and you start getting these spikes, that's why I had a stop loss in there on that UNG. When you get this spike like this, that tells you got to get out, and then you're all the way down. And then when you come down, where you put in lower highs and lower lows, and then what do we have here? See this? This is a bear flag. See the pole? Okay, bear flag. Now, if you want to know about candlesticks or patterns, I just go on my playlist last weekend. I did a really good video there, all on candlesticks and on trading and on chart patterns. And it's all right there for you. Just go on the playlist, click it on, boom, you can watch it. Very easy, okay? But always watch this. See that bear flag? That thing tells you that she's going to go lower, okay? So now, once she's here, you say, oh, this is another bear flag. Yes and no, because as it rallies up here, once it starts getting to higher than this pole right here, then that bear flag is negated and she's going to go higher. So now you can see where we have that big top there at 2.57. You're sitting right around this 2.5 area. Let's see exactly where this is all going to shake out. Okay, let's take a look here at a couple of these memes. Okay, here we have GameStops, and here we have AMC Entertainment. Okay, now this guy, Kitty something, I don't know what the hell he is, over the weekend posted him on Monday that he had a guy in a chair leaning over, that he's back, okay, and the meme stocks are back in play. Now, if you fell for this total freaking shit, okay, this is what you got, okay? It rallied. Look where this is. This is absolute flat line. It rallied all the way up to 64.88. If you didn't get out of there, look where this is now. You are more than cut right in half, okay? This is not trading. This is gambling. Stay away from this crap. Somebody announces something on X or anything. Stay away. Consistent money is what you want. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Consistent money in your pocket. That's what makes you long-term trader. I've been doing this for way over 20 years here, okay? And that's how you make money. That's how you get rich. You don't get rich with garbage like this, okay? Look at AMC. Let's look at the same thing. This guy is high as 1188. Where are we sitting now? You're sitting at 481, okay? You cut 2/3 of your price right out of the situation. So if you're one of these people that says, oh, I'm going to go up to here, and then it's going to go up to 100, then it's going to go 200, and it's going to go to 1,000, this is what you get, okay? Now, if you traded this and you got burned on this, okay, don't worry about it. What you do is let it be a lesson to you. Stay away from this crap. When somebody comes on the internet and just says, hey, you know, I'm back. We're trading meme stocks. We're going to do this here. Buy it, a thing. These people here, you know, I'm saying this Kitty guy should be investigated by the SEC, and anybody who traded this, or when the options came in Friday, the previous day to this, they should be stopped and banned from trading, okay? Because a lot of people got burned by this crap here, okay? This is not trading. This is gambling. So if you are stuck up here, look at you now. You are stuck up here, look at you now. Look at the chart pattern. These companies are total crap. Okay, the end. All they're doing is just pumping the options here to get the price up. And a lot of people fell for this garbage, and look at how much they're going to get burned. All right, my rant is over. All right, I'll be back tomorrow morning before 8 o'clock, and we're going to do crude oil and natty gas. All right, thanks for watching.